Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you hit the subscription button. It is free. Make sure you follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Speaks for himself. What else? Dive into all the videos I got. Last couple videos I posted was the main event. No Girls Allowed. The situation with Raw. Party done. I just think, Hit Row is pretty much a wrap. And Let There Be Blood. Do the ladies have to bleed in order to get some type of respect here as of late in the wrestling industry? That's where we're at. This is where we're at right now. Let's dive into it. So, SmackDown was last night. I fell asleep, but thankfully, WWE loves to run the hell out of their storyline. So I came back because I just wanted to see what was going on with the bloodline. Like, I'm completely invested in this fucking storyline. I need to be wrapped up properly. So far, Sammy told Roman that he wants him. He said he wants his ass. Well, he want to whoop his ass. That's what he said. I want his ass too, but that's not what we're talking about. So Roman's like, I can't believe this bullshit. Where this motherfucker get all this power from? I've been whooping up on his ass all this time, whatever. So there's supposed to be some type of match coming up. Where it's going to take place, I don't think they said it. I don't know if it's going to be Elimination Chamber, because that would be the only opportunity for some type of match that they could give Sammy before WrestleMania, because they're coming down to the wire. Here's the thing. The only people that can wrap this story up properly outside of Sammy is Roman and Jay, because the story started with Jay Uso. Jay left the first time because Jimmy and Roman was going back and forth about what Jay needed to be doing with his life. He said, fuck y'all, I'm gone. He took a break, came back, fell right back into line on Roman's right side, because he's his right hand man. Last night when I did come out of my deep sleep, I saw Roman was talking to Jimmy and Solo, like, where's fucking Jay? I need Jay. That's my right hand man. I need him there. The reason why Roman needs Jay is because if he don't see Jay, he don't know what the fuck Jay's doing. And Jay's not a talker. Jay is all nonverbal. He'll say it, but you can see he ain't really for it. And there's been a couple times where Jay had tried Roman. The best time when he said, I don't give a damn what the Tribal Chief think. That was probably the most vocal pushback Jay got. And then this time when he was like, I'm not about to be whooping on this man's ass with y'all. Those are the probably biggest spots where Jay really gave Roman some pushback. And Roman always walk up on him like, I'm finna whoop your ass back into submission. The reason why I love this storyline is, remember, I'm a social worker. I'm a clinical therapist. I see it from that perspective. This family is so fucking dysfunctional. In real life, if Jay, Jimmy, Solo were kids and he adopted Sammy, we would have to remove them from the home. I kid you not. Roman is literally, his character right now is so fucking abusive. It's insane. The problem is, he wouldn't go to jail because he hasn't done anything to them visibly. That's how the court sees it, right? But those kids will be coming to me. I would be working with Jimmy, Jay, Sammy, and Solo, and they would be telling me what Roman's doing. And then Roman would come to me on that charm shit. But I would, of course, eventually see through it, but the damage is done emotionally. The fucking Bloodline story is a wet fucking dream. I kid you fucking not. Y'all probably like, what's she talking about? I'm looking at it from a whole nother. I could literally write a whole dissertation on the Bloodline. I want to know who's fucking writing this, because either they're taking from their real life trauma with their family, or they're like the acting. Is it Denzel Washington? Is it, I don't know, fucking Oscar worthy? Is it for your consideration worthy? Absolutely. Absolutely. Jay alone is exhibiting so much abuse and trauma that from Roman for the last 2 years, his character, okay? From the last 2 years, he's pushing back, which is what the kids do. The family dynamic is so fucking good. Anyway, I got lost. You know, so when you deep into education and social work and working with teens and stuff, it just comes across, and I'm just like, I literally know so many teens right now, even the ones I work with, whose parents are literally Roman Reigns, the character, coming to your office and work you the fuck over as an adult. Fucking Paul Heyman is the conditioned mother in this situation. He doesn't help. He just lets them know, well, you know he loves you. You know he has the best interests at heart. Just try to make him happy. Anyway, maybe I'll do that analysis on another podcast. Whatever. So, this is what I want to see. The only people that can wrap this up is Jimmy and Jay. Jay needs his comeuppance for pushing this storyline for the last 3 years. It started during the pandemic in 2022. Here we are in 2023. Jay is the glue that is holding the storyline. I don't even fuck what nobody's talking about. Sammy's here. Sammy kind of injected more juice in the storyline because it was kind of getting a little whiny there. It was kind of like, Sammy came up. I want to join you. I want to have a good time with y'all. I like what y'all got going on. They let him rock. Now we whooping on your ass because you ain't get into it like you needed to. Cool. There's a Cody Rhodes floating in the back. The reason why Sammy has to have this match now is to get it out the system of the WWE Universe. We want Sammy. Sammy needs to be doing something. I don't give a fuck if Sammy was breakdancing against Roman Reigns at fucking Elimination Chamber. He just need to be doing something. Give a damn. But we said Sammy need to be doing something. Although this audience isn't as vocal as the audience when it was Daniel Bryan, this audience wants Sammy. And if Sammy doesn't get what he needs, it's going to be bad for Cody. Because at the end of the day, Cody's only getting a shot because he busted a pec and won a Royal Rumble. There really isn't nothing else there. There is no story. I mean, there's history because Roman was being pushed. Cody was Stardust. He wasn't getting paid attention to. Okay, we could probably build something with that. But the history isn't as deep as a Kevin Owens. The history isn't as deep as, anyone else that Roman has run across. Seth Rollins. Gunther was made, unfortunately for WWE, Gunther was made to look better than Cody because Gunther went coast to coast, as they say. He was in that ring for 75 minutes or something like that. Cody comes in at number 30, did his little spiel. He got his ass whipped. And struggle to get this man flipped up out this ring. Gunther need his comeuppance too, especially since he's the Intercontinental Champion, and this is the best the Intercontinental Championship has looked in years. And I enjoy Gunther, especially him slapping the fuck out of people. Listen, you can see Cody was taking them hits. He was tearing Cody chest up. So Cody's in the background. We'll get to that. Right now, this is what I want to see. If I'm writing a story, what I would like to see. His fantasy booking. Okay, Sammy said, I want your ass, right? Only other pay-per-view coming up from now and WrestleMania is Elimination Chamber. Okay, Quebec, Canada. We in Sammy's hometown. Give him the match in Quebec. Give him the match. Is Sammy gonna win? No. But let Sammy push Roman to the distance. Push him to the distance. Give us heart-stopping 2 counts, almost 3 counts. Give it to us. Let him work it out. Give him at least about a good 30 minutes. Matter of fact, make that shit an Iron Man match. Somebody could even take a blood capsule and pop it in their mouth so they could bleed. Which I was thinking, and when they was whooping Sammy and KO at the end of Royal Rumble, one of them probably should have had like a little, blood pack in their mouth. So we could really get the, just a little bit. I'm not bloodlust, meaning don't be cutting yourself like, the old school of like fucking Ruby Riott. Don't do that. But put a little capsule in the back of your mouth, pop right in and let the blood come out so we can be like, oh shit, like what is happening here? Okay, boom. Anyway, back to this. Go ahead, make it an Iron Man match. I don't give a fuck. Make it a cage match. Make it outrageous so Sammy could fight this boss. He gonna lose, we know. But you gave us what we want. We see Sammy. We can celebrate Sammy. We can see Roman limping out. We can celebrate it. Good. You got Sammy out the way. Now Sammy and KO could go over there and figure out what they're going to do. Then Roman can turn to Cody at the Elimination Chamber. And from Elimination Chamber to April, that's only less than 30 because Elimination Chamber is February 18th. Fucking WrestleMania is April 1st and April 2nd. That's literally not even enough time. Honestly, it's 2 weeks. You got outside of Elimination Chamber, you got a less than a week build. I don't even know how they're going to make Cody Rhodes interesting. I'm just going to be honest with you. To make it interesting outside of he won the Royal Rumble and this is just what he gets. Cody is essentially telling his own fucking story over here about his father and he's crying. You know, he's doing the whole thing. I don't know. I personally don't think Cody should have won. I would have preferred Seth Rollins. I would even prefer Gunther. You need to make a star. Gunther would have been made a star. Let him take one of them belts, and then, you know, Seth Rollins take the other belt. It's just a better story. It's more compelling. But whatever. We got Cody. When we get to WrestleMania, if they, in fact, split those belts up, one go to SmackDown, one goes back to Raw, Jay needs to have one of those belts. That's just my... I mean, there's really no debating that with me. If you want Cody to go to SmackDown, give him the blue belt. Jay go back to Raw. Jay need that black belt. That's it. That's just what it is. Jay needs to be the one to wrap this story up. I never thought there was a need for The Rock. There will be no need for The Rock. If The Rock was going to come, it was going to be right now. He does not want to. The Rock don't need to be winning no belts. He don't need to be beating no young ass motherfuckers either. If The Rock was to show up, it was to take a pin, get kicked in the back, rolled out the ring, let the old elders lay the lay on Roman. He's the tribal chief. He's the head of the table. Let The Rock go into the sunset, retired. That's how that was supposed to end. I don't want to hear nothing else about The Rock. And besides, if you follow the XFL, that's where The Rock is right now. He's trying to launch the XFL. He don't got time to be coming over here fucking up a storyline where he's not needed. If he's not going to take a pin, there's no need for him to come. And I don't want to see The Rock after this. He talking about WrestleMania 41. Please. This is where you need to be now to wrap up this storyline that was building because of you and Roman. Roman was next in line. You came back to keep pushing him over. Now we can't get you back to wrap this shit up. Don't. The person that I feel needs to wrap this up on night, what is it, the second night, the last night of the WrestleMania is Jey Uso. That's it. That's where I'm at with it. That's what I want to see. I want to see Jey slay the beast. This man beat Jay's ass for 3 fucking years straight. Okay? Why wouldn't Jey get the belt and whoop his ass, have him roll out that ring and stay in that ring with his brothers and bring the family together? Who wouldn't want to see that? That's where it need to end. Go ahead, give Cody night 1, let him get his win. Alright, you cool. Jay need to wrap up the bloodline story. That's where it needs to go. That's what I want to see. That's where it needs to go. Is it gonna go that way? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Are you gonna give all the belts to Cody? Probably. Who the fuck knows? I don't think it's a good idea. Cody's cool and all that, but he's giving me too much. He's always giving me too much. He acts like he's like a 67-year-old seasoned wrestler with these long stories. When I watched him at their media after the Royal Rumble, he was just talking, and it's just like he getting to crying and he just breaking up and all that, and it's too much. It's almost feels like it's being forced. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's gonna backfire. He's gonna backfire. Between Cody and Roman's pyro, somebody's gonna get blowed the fuck up, and it ain't gonna be Roman. So before I wrap it up, I want Jay versus Roman night 2. Go ahead, do Cody night 1. Call it a day. Wrap up this bloodline. Have Jay in the ring, win the belt. Roman, he could either roll out or he could say, you know what? I love y'all. Hug them, because that's usually what happens at the family, at the abused family. They still try to love the abuser. Or Roman could say, fuck y'all. ride off to the sunset. Let the brothers get back together. Let Solo and Jimmy hold each other and say, we beat them, we won. I don't give a fuck if Jimmy hold the belt for 2 days. I don't give a shit. Let him have the belt. He deserves it. Tell me what y'all think if you made it this far.